Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a great day. If you have been paying attention to the crypto market, the last 24 hours have been very crucial, especially for the crypto market. Some key events have taken place. Now, first of all, just to give you the full image so you understand why we experienced a little bit of a sell-off. Now, you can see that the entire crypto market was very sluggish before this move up. A lot of people anticipated that the market's bull run has finally come to an end, but this move definitely got a lot of people excited, especially a lot of people jumped in due to FOMO, and that's why we experienced a very strong push up. This is pretty much buy the rumors and sell the news kind of event. And keep in mind, the news have not even dropped because the next week for the United States government is going to be very important, as they're going to be taking very critical news or critical decisions when it comes to what to do with stable coins and the crypto market in general. And seeing how many positive things have come out from the Trump administration, let's just say there is going to be some good news that might drop next week. But at the same time, this push up, long-term holders have experienced a lot of scary situations, especially for altcoins. That's why the profit taking took place. If you look at Bitcoin on the other end, you can see it's consolidating after the push up, clearly suggesting that the long-term holders are still willing to hold. But for altcoins, they want to take some money off the table, so even if the market decides to sell on news, they will still be secure. On the other end, tariffs announced by the US this week, and European Union is the first one with 30%. This is the biggest change. And Dogecoin rockets 1000% liquidation imbalance in just 4 hours, while Dogecoin bulls prepare to test $2.50. Now, this is a very far-fetched goal, but if this happens, it would blow my mind. And Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF record a 3.6 billion inflow just in the last 7 days. As Bitcoin matures, volatility drops, so expect a slower climb, say experts. Before we get into the full details, if you guys are here for the first time, you want more information like this, simply scroll down, tap the red subscribe button. While you're there, make sure you turn on your notifications so you can be notified as soon as I upload the video, and you can stay up to date with the latest and the greatest news first. And while you're there, drop a like on it. Let's go for a like goal of 45. I will love you guys, and you've been smashing all of them, so you guys are legends. Now, first of all, I want to show you guys the open interest. Now, you can see that the open interest for Bitcoin jumped from 32 billion all the way to 38 billion, and this big jump in open interest has definitely gotten a little bit of short traders a little bit excited, as they expect the market from here to actually show a downtrend, 52% going short. And on the other end, Dogecoin has also jumped from about 800 million to 1.3 billion, and the long to the short ratio is still in favor of long traders, with about 76.6% going long. Now, at this point, would you sell Bitcoin? What would it make sense to take a profit, or when would it make sense? And Michael Saylor said something very interesting. I'll be buying the top forever. Bitcoin is the exit strategy. And he's talking about pretty much, if you just go into the stock market or you go with the currencies, when you decide to take a trade, you have an exit strategy. When are you going to be taking all the profit and walking away? He's just talking about how buying Bitcoin is the exit strategy because you need to get away from freight currency. This is a very strong statement. We all know that Michael Saylor has been a very strong supporter of crypto, but at the same time, it is quite impressive. And President Trump announces 30% tariffs on the European Union and Mexico. Now, this is a very interesting statement. If by cooked you mean market turbulence from Trump's 30%, then the answer is yes. And keep in mind, this is going to be starting on 1st of August, which is about 17 days away. Expect volatility as trade wars brew and hiking costs slowing the growth, and crypto might dip short term on the risk of sentiment, but Bitcoin could hedge if the freight wobbles. And the rate at which the USD is actually playing around, there is a very strong chance that a lot of people will lose more trust in US dollar and might start buying the cryptocurrency over that. And I mean, if you just look at the precious metals, they are also exploding really high. Dogecoin must hold 19 cents to get to 25 cents. Huge move, new all-time incoming, question mark. And the simple answer is, it's a little bit harder to guess. That's what I'm going to say, because if you just look at the Dogecoin market, and if I put it into a daily chart, you'll realize that Ever since we hit the all-time high, which was in 2021, it was greatly influenced by our boy Elon Musk. Now, ever since then, it's been a lot harder to be able to climb to that same area again, which is close to 74 cents. But this time around in the bull market, we did actually make it to 47. So will we be able to see another 47 before we see another, move downwards? And the simple answer is it will be heavily dependent on the way the market influences Dogecoin. What do I mean by that? Well, the simple way to explain that is if there's going to be something significant happening with Dogecoin by itself rather than the entire crypto market, that's the only way that can happen. And if you actually look at the silver price as well, as I mentioned, precious metals are going explosive, and that shows you that the US dollar is definitely weakening due to that factor, as not many people are expecting or wanting to hold it for long term. 3.4 billion Dogecoin volume locked in as the price reclaims 20 cents. That's a lot of money that's been locked in, and if this goes in properly, well, there can be a lot more money that can flow into the actual Dogecoin market. And another thing that's very interesting is if you just look at the open interest, the open interest is holding strong, but if you look at the trading volume today, it dropped by 60%. That should give you an idea that people are running out of money when it comes to throwing at it, but FOMO needs to kick in for the altcoins to show another crazy gain. And Dogecoin has broken strongly above the 19 cents, climbing all the way to 21.5 before facing a minor pullback. Right now, major low could be close to 14.3, and overall the market is still in a positive trend, but making it to 25 cents can definitely help beyond that. And beyond hype, how decentralized governance can secure the future of meme coins. Now, meme coins are here to stay, especially the top 5, top 10. They're not going anywhere. The only way you will be able to make profit from them is you just need to hold long term. Simple as that. And Tether to end the USDT support on 5 different protocols, and the ones are Algorand, Kuruzma, EOS, Proof of Stake Layer 1, and SLP was built on Bitcoin Cash to enable users to create and manage custom tokens. The reason they're doing this is they want to use this money to pretty much, develop other chains, and they want to use this money to be able to become a bigger team to be able to reckon with. And Bitcoin, or be aware of FOMO disease as Bitcoin enters the banana zone, says the Rich Dad Poor Dad author. He pretty much just said be careful, because if you decide to FOMO in right now, there could be a chance that you might lose money. And that's the reason why the market has come to a standstill, as a lot of people are standing still trying to make a decision what they are going to do. And that's why the market is slowing down, and it's going to take a little bit of a push again from maybe ETFs to be able to get everyone to FOMO in again. And let me tell you, if Bitcoin hits 150,000, I will not be surprised. Again, that's not financial advice, just my personal opinion. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Just be a little bit cautious. Again, nothing I said is financial advice, just my personal opinion. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you soon.